All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 668. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man whose arms are so tired because he's been doing cartwheels all day, Wombat.
Oh, I get it.
You're happy.
And I know it.
And you're going to show it right now.
Yeah. Sure, why not? It was exciting.
I was happy to see the events of today also.
Yeah. Shipwreck, not so much.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I was working. That was why. I didn't see any of the events because I was working.
Right.
You can put a TV on behind you.
That's not how I accomplish work. There's not any TV watching. There's no game playing. It is, I sit down and I do work.
That sounds boring.
But Lady Gaga, though. Lady Gaga.
I don't know. I put it on. You do get a lunch break. Like, they timed it perfectly. All the exciting stuff happened between like 12 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on, and
It was
then you go back
really
to
over
work.
by 12, the exciting stuff.
I went to the library over lunch because I needed to return some things. That was my excitement over lunch.
Books? Did you return books?
There was a couple books.
Okay.
I mean, the library offers a vast array of media, Wombat.
I know. Some DVDs.
There were some DVDs.
Kama Sutra.
No. Still, that wasn't due yet.
What's that cup?
That is a Dr. Robotnik
Nice.
pint glass. You might know him as Eggman.
That's yes.
Or
I am
Jim
the
Carrey.
Eggman. They are the Eggmen.
Classy.
Is that glass or metal? It almost looks like metal.
It's glass with a metallic finish.
Oh, okay. It's very fancy.
Only the fanciest of Dr. Robotnik
Mm-hmm.
pint glasses.
Too rich for my blood. I'll say that much.
Right. That's an interesting Venn diagram right there. Sonic fans, craft beer lovers, and I don't know. What's the third
It's
one?
just got one little dot in the center, and it's just shipwreck.
Shipwreck.
I'm pretty sure. No, this didn't come from Target. I think this was like FYE, maybe. That no longer exists in
I
our
was
mall.
saying, what, going out of business sale at FYE?
Mrs. Shipwreck, she went to the mall this week just because it was cold outside and she goes and walks.
We do that every weekend.
Okay. So she went to walk around our mall, and our mall was already like on the way out. It's not the mall that has the Apple store in it, right? It's not the high end,
It's got the Microsoft store.
The dirt mall,
Right.
as they say in Mallrats.
No, I like the dirt malls are thriving.
Samsung store, sorry.
This is the mall that had the Sears as like the cornerstone.
Right.
So she was walking around in there, and I like just telling me like, oh, FYE is gone. Oh, this is gone. Oh, this is gone. And she's like, oh, there's a new game store. I'm like, really?
What?
Like, for some reason in this mall, since we've lived in this particular area of town, which is, I don't know, been 15 years, something like that. That mall has had, I want to say this is the 6th game store that has been in that mall in 15 years. They come and go.
Right, because everybody has a dream that they're going to be the one to run that indie game store, and we can actually make money off it. And it's so hard.
We currently have 2 of them in the same mall now.
Right.
Like, because the last one hasn't gone out of business yet. It hasn't finished going out of business yet.
In the bad mall.
In the bad mall.
In the sketch
yeah.
mall. That's the mall where people
it's a
leave
fine
their...
mall. Like, it's
Right.
just, it's not like every city, it seems like now. I mean, New York's different, obviously.
No, we
but
got
like,
those too. We got the same ones.
But,
you got like
but
the
every
premium malls, and then
Yeah,
you got
the premium
like
mall.
the mall that
Like,
hasn't gotten
Yeah, no,
renovated in a while.
there's like almost 4 levels of mall. There's the nice mall, the one that you want to go to.
I love malls, by the way. Can I just say I love malls?
Yeah, I know. I love malls.
Shout out
too.
to malls.
There's I need to get something, but I don't want to go to the big mall, so I'm going to go to this mall instead because it has the store I want, but it's not the best mall.
You have you have too many mall options. I don't think most people have as many.
And
I don't think that
and
tier
then there's-
exists here.
And then
Yeah.
there's this used to be a mall, and now it's like 3 stores.
Right.
I think that the second tier there, does that always include a mini golf course in it?
No, that's the top tier for us.
Oh,
That's like this is like a renegade. You're talking about the renegade mini golf.
The Roosevelt Field Mall is our top tier mall.
Right. It's one of the biggest
middle
malls
tier,
in the
The
country.
middle tier mall would be the Broadway Mall. That's the one that has the round one in it.
Yes.
You were in that mall.
oh, see that one seems like that's. I feel like
That's
first
the mall that has a Target as the end cap.
Yeah, so that's like top tier there.
Oh, it's too small to be a top tier mall.
Yeah,
for
that's the
Long
mall
Island.
that honestly
it's just
I
size
prefer.
wise. That size wise, it's not the top tier.
Yeah. And then there's the Massapequa Mall, which has I think one store left in it.
I don't even know that mall. That's not Sunrise Mall, right?
That's the Sunrise Mall.
Oh,
yeah.
Sunrise Mall.
Sunrise
okay.
Mall.
Yeah, yeah.
Massapequa.
I've spent a lot of time at Sunrise Mall and Roosevelt Field.
Yeah,
Roosevelt
that
Field's
used
nice,
to be a great mall. It is no longer a great mall, although they just sold it for $35 million.
Right.
You don't spend $35 million and do nothing.
Right.
I guess I don't know. We have a fantastic empty mall here. Like, I think it has 2 stores. It has a Bass Pro Shops and a Kohl's left in it. And
Those are quality stores, though.
I love those stores.
Yeah, but they're just like attached to the outside of the mall, right? Like
Yeah.
it's this huge sprawling inside of the mall that I don't even know what's in there anymore. Like it used to be huge. It used to have like nightclubs. It had
Whoa.
it had the miniature golf course, but it had like a giant it had rides and stuff. I don't know if it had a giant Ferris wheel or not, but it had like a Ferris wheel that was like a Rube Goldberg contraption with basketballs and everything. And it had like an awesome arcade and movie theaters. It was like a ridiculous mall, and now it's just a huge empty monstrosity here in the city.
Right. Sad. No, that's sad. I like those. Like, I like all malls. I like good malls. I like shitty malls. I even like the malls that have gone out of business and they have the pictures of the ghost malls.
Mhm.
Like those
I
are
love
awesome.
those are cool.
I
I've
love
never
all
been to the
malls.
Mall of America or the other one in New Jersey,
Right.
America's Mall. I don't know, similar sounding name.
I've been to malls in Japan, Guam,
I've been to malls in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Philippines had a good mall.
I've been to the Monroeville Mall, which is where they filmed. Was it Dawn of the Dead? Was filmed in the Monroeville Mall.
Right.
I've been to the Mall of Murder in Memphis.
That's a name.
That
The
was
mall?
what it was
Oh, people who were murdered there.
known by the locals as. Yes.
Maybe Guam didn't have a mall. Now that I think about it. Yeah, you don't want to go to. That's where Batman's parents died, right? You're seeing a movie at the AMC at the Murder Mall.
in the Murderers Mall. It's like, I
Um,
need to go to Hot Topic. Let's leave this theater.
right.
What was the mall that we had the CAG together at many years ago?
That was the Source Mall.
That's gone.
That's long gone.
What's in there now? Anything?
It had a Circuit City.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it had the Cheesecake Factory.
It
That's
had
still there.
KB Toys and a Circuit City, and the Sega arcade thing.
We're doing
What's
this
that
too
called?
long.
Dave and Buster's.
No, it wasn't a Dave and Buster's, was it?
It was.
Oh, it was. I was thinking it was the Sega version of it.
No, it
Even
was Dave and
Buster's is
Buster's.
still there,
GameWorks.
though, isn't it?
I think that might actually still be there.
I think that's the only thing that survived.
The Cheesecake Factory is still there.
Right. We're always going to eat giant portions
Yep.
of unhealthy food. So
The Cheesecake Factory here is in our premium mall.
Yes.
Well, the Source Mall was supposed to be the premium mall, but things don't always go as planned. It also had a Rainforest Cafe for a long time. Do you remember that? Chibi?
Never made it
Cafe?
to a Rainforest Cafe.
It was not very good, but it was in that mall, so
But
I
you
ate
could
it.
wait a
I
long time.
loved-
to
I
get
loved
in.
Rainforest Cafe.
It was weird.
But did you have to wait an hour to get in?
Pretty much.
That's how. Yeah.
It
But you would
just
go. You would go
depends.
do something else, maybe.
Not towards the end. You didn't have to wait an hour. To get in.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't feel too bad about missing out on that.
Okay, I think we've talked enough about
I
malls.
love
think,
malls. My dream.
I know.
Can I tell you my dream?
To open a mall.
No. My dream is to open up a ping pong club inside a mall. That would be my dream.
Plenty of availability right
There
now.
is actually, but I don't think we've got quite. I'm not sure, but like I don't think we've quite reached the rent levels of cheap enough for ping pong. But maybe that would be my dream. All right, what do we got here, Wombat? Coke box? You back on the cocaine again?
I'm back on the Coke. I
found
got
the
my
Coke
first
box?
my first Coca-Cola Insiders box.
Is
of
that
the
why your
new
hair
year.
looks like that?
I know it's a little crazy today. At least I got it. Yeah, I got my first Coca-Cola Insiders box of 2021.
Yes.
I subscribed again. In fact, I got an early. They let me in early. Like they send emails to people who did it last year. Like, oh, you could sign up a week before everyone else. I'm like, yeah, I am. Boop 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 boop. Take my money. And I got. What did I get this month?
$5 Amazon gift card.
No gift cards. That was the Arby's box, which is
right.
still the superior box. Like, I wish they did it again. I wish.
My dream is opening up a ping pong club in a mall, and Wombat's is Arby's box coming back.
The Arby's box was a steal. But anyway, it had a Coca-Cola branded fanny pack.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea. Coca-Cola playing cards.
Why aren't you wearing it right now? Is the question.
I should be wearing it.
Right. What's happening?
A retro-styled can of Coca-Cola.
Okay.
A Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee that was Girl Scout cookie Samoa flavored. That was really good. Some Powerade that I haven't had, and High C, but not like boxes, like those little thin pouches that you pour into one water bottle.
With the crystal lights.
Right.
Yeah, like Crystal
Yeah.
Light, but High C.
It's the least valuable version of that.
The High C was not very good, to be honest. But the Coca-Cola was good because it's Coca-Cola, and the iced coffee was very good.
When is
So-
your it also included a virtual workout with Desmond Howard?
Oh yeah, I got that email today. Actually, it's on the 27th. If you want to know when it is, do you want my invitation or should I?
No,
just
I
log
want
in
you to
myself?
go. I want you to go.
It also
You
includes
live
a
stream
private.
back.
You should live
I get a
stream
Q&A with him as well. I could ask him all sorts of questions.
You gotta do that.
Who are you and why should I be interested?
it. Are you also a big fan of these Coke boxes? What's your
Why aren't you
favorite?
LeBron?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that you're getting your subscription boxes still during the pandemic. Everything.
Well,
At
they
least that's
canceled
coming
it
through.
last year and they had to give me a refund.
Oh man, they managed to
So-
string one together for 2021.
21,
at least
yeah.
one.
At least one. We'll see. There's only 3, so it's not like it's which is also kind of a bummer.
Right. Well, good luck. First world
Thank you.
problems.
Exactly. Let that be the biggest problem I have all year.
Right. Should we do some show feedback?
Sure.
By the way, this feedback is so negative.
It was all negative last week.
Okay.
All of it.
I don't even think you should read it because I don't think you should. I don't think these people should.
How about I don't give the guy's name? Anonymous listener says, Wombat, if you toned it down a bit, you could be a real asset to the CAGcast. Have you ever considered just being less yourself? Consider it. You're funny and obviously intelligent. There's no need to be annoying too. Lots of grammar errors in this also
Right.
for the
Signed,
listener.
Mom. Yeah, I mean, it's
I
funny,
think
but like, what does
I
that
think-
even mean? That's
I don't know.
nonsense.
I'd like to think that I'm already a real asset to the. After 15 years, I think I've established asset.
Right. And the next one is the same concept, I feel. Like
Yeah.
you can offer constructive criticism without being a dick about it. Why can't just because we're communicating via the internet, it doesn't mean that you need to be a dick about it. You could just state the criticism and say thank you. Like here.
I love the show. I just wish you weren't on it.
Like that. And even the next one is like, I mean, should I just paraphrase this one or read? I
This
don't
is
even know.
paraphrased, but I'll do it again. Yeah, this one is also because this was the big complaint from last week.
And
is
to tell you
that-
the truth, before you even read this, I agree. And even before that, I saw you put this on the outline, I've already decided to make changes ahead of reading this. So just reading this made me like annoyed. But go ahead.
So basically, the complaint is that
He
all
was
three
reading
of
the chat.
us.
He was reading the chat right there. You motherfucker. Go ahead, Wombat. Read it. Go
Basically,
ahead.
the problem is what I wasn't.
Oh, you
I was
weren't?
waiting
Okay.
for you to finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Go
I don't
ahead.
have.
Shipwreck was laughing first.
I'm like, I don't. I'm reading the outlines right here.
Okay.
Again, we've already established
Sorry.
this. If I'm
Yes.
looking this way, I'm
Okay.
looking at the
Anyway, it doesn't
outline.
matter. The guy
This way is the
comments.
chat.
You don't have to read it. I don't even want you to read it. The guy is saying basically we get distracted when we look at the chat to the detriment of the people who aren't watching the show live. That's how you phrase it as a normal person. This guy is saying fucking, I'm assuming, or shack fooing. I don't know if that was like an autocorrect or what. I mean, like in the forums. But he's like, you know, focus on what's kept us here for 700 episodes, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's a way to be nice about it, and there's a way to be like a dick about it. And just because you're on the internet doesn't mean you need to be a dick about it. Like, Ship, when you went to the store to return, you had to return some stuff today to the mall?
No,
Or
I
something?
returned stuff to the library.
To the library. Okay, well, I thought you'd get a product you had to return.
This is a perfect example of what they're talking
I
about.
know. We already talked about you went to the library. I made jokes about it and everything.
I heard that you returned something, that you had to
Sure.
return something, and you went
Sure.
to go somewhere. So let's say instead of the library, you went to Best Buy to return some headphones. You wouldn't say like, hey, these fucking headphones sucked. I'd like my money back. You would just say, oh, you know, can I get my money back? Because you're in person. You're not being an asshole. Anyway.
Some people, I want to break this to you.
Yes.
Some people are assholes in real life as well.
But I feel like you're more inclined to be one on the internet. That's all. And you're more inclined to get outraged by stuff when you're doing it over the internet. And, you know, the point is perfectly good, but it gets lost when you kind of a dick about it. That's what I'm saying. That being said, I decided before even seeing this feedback that I'm not going to run that software that I'm using to try to pick the comments out of the chat and put them on, because it's too hard to focus on everything and do that. So we're going to put that on hold for a while. But I can always get like someone else to do that. If someone in the chat who's with us like every week or so often, I can give you a job that you're not going to get paid for. So get ready. Anyway, I think we can move on now.